Another week, boys, and another TWAB. Ho! I wish I can come to you right now, guys, and say everything is looking sexy this week, but I can't. But we're gonna try to spin this TWAB as best as we can. So first up, this week at Bungie, the final bunker open. Hell yeah. A third and final Seraph bunker is open on IO. The new bunker points players to partake in the Seraph Tower event, and new legendary lost sectors on the Jovian moon. Guardians also made a new discovery in the bunker about Rasputin's efforts to track our enemies. We're 1 month into Season of the Worthy, and we're not done yet. Grandmaster Ordeal is only a few weeks away, but before we share more on that, let's talk about the new charity initiative coming next week. Making a difference. As the world responds to the outbreak of COVID-19, many of us have been urged by our local governments to stay home. Containing the spread of the virus is one of the best things we can do to protect our fellow humans. If you're a gamer, you've been trained for this moment for your whole life. If you possess the heart of a guardian, however, you might be wrestling with the urge to do more. This is the question we've been asking ourselves at Bungie. Is there something more we can do to help the real-world heroes who are confronting this crisis head-on? We've arrived at an answer that we think is very exciting. We'd like to share it with you and even welcome you to join us in helping making the world a better place. On Monday, you're invited to join us in our game rooms to talk about it. So a Bungie COVID fundraiser will be kicking off April the 13th on Monday at 10 a.m. Pacific. This will be the emblem awarded to people that will be partaking in this fundraiser, and on Monday they'll reveal exactly how to get this emblem. But the main thing is obviously contributing to this fundraiser to help all the people that are being affected by this. Here's my thing, Bungie. Look, I'm not trying to grade the lines here or anything, but I tell you right now, we'll all show up to this fundraiser if, I don't know, say we talk about the future of Destiny. You know what I mean? We talk about how we're gonna deal with cheaters. You know what I'm saying? Maybe brought Luke Smith out or something. If we hit a goal, something sexy, man. Not saying we shouldn't be there for the goodness of our hearts, but if you're looking to dig deep, at least into my pockets, give me some juicy stuff. Come on, Bungie, do it. Now moving on, Grandmaster Nightfall Ordeals is on the horizon. In a few weeks, we'll debut a new difficulty selection for the Ordeal called Grandmaster. It will test your fire team's coordination, communication, builds, and skill like no other activity in Destiny to date. Here's a look at a few of the goals we had when approaching Grandmaster after we saw how the rest of the Ordeal was received. Grandmaster should build on master difficulty, but be significantly more challenging. Once you reach a certain bar, the challenge should be found completely in perfecting your builds, communication, and execution. The primary reward should be doled out on initial completion. Completion should be the primary metric for success, rather than the score or time, or another inactivity metric like killing all champions. Grandmaster should stress the top end of build crafting. Grandmaster should be watchable. To attempt Grandmaster, you will need to be power level 1025, which is 15 power above the pinnacle cap, but will be 25 power below the activity, which will be set at a power level of 1050. We're also going to have something similar to the contest mode we introduced for Crown of Sorrow. You'll gain no extra advantage for being higher than 1025. Wow! Okay. We wanted to require a mixture of pinnacle rewards and artifact power to get you prepared for this, but not make you feel like you had to put in a ton of extra hours over leveling the activity. We're introducing some new modifiers along some familiar ones, including Extinguish. If your team wipes, it sends you back to orbit. Limited revives. You start with a small pool of shared team revives, and you get more every time you kill a champion. Okay, we don't want to spoil everything, so there are a few other wrinkles we'll let you discover when it goes live. Does this sound like a worthy challenge so far? We hope it does. And as a reward, you'll have increased chances of being awarded exotic armor, masterwork, and materials, but the main draw of the mode is the new seal and title available for beating each of the Grandmaster Ordeal Strike once during the season Conqueror. We want this to be the most challenging title to get. We want it to be approachable for anyone to try who puts in the time and dedication with their team during the given season. Grandmaster Ordeal will begin on April 21st. Oh boy. Okay, hold up. You're telling me that this badass Nightfall Ordeal, which is supposed to knock our socks off with things like Extinguish, limited revives, essentially going to be like the hardest thing we have ever encountered inside of PvE outside of the raids, is only going to reward us a title? That's the only exclusive thing? I don't don't know about you guys, but I'm not that big on titles. Matter of fact, I don't even keep one equipped half the time. Also, the fact that we get an increased chance of being awarded an exotic armor and masterworking materials blows my mind. Why not guaranteed chance if this is supposed to be so damn difficult? But why not something exclusive? Why not exclusive Nightfall rewards, but only given to us through Grandmaster Ordeals? A DFA 2.0. Oh boy, this ain't it, fellas. I'm telling you, man, this ain't it. Not for me, at least. Iron King, the second coming of Iron Banner for this season, is already upon us. Lord Saladin will be setting up shop at the top of the tower, and you'll have another shot at finishing the quest and earning the new bow, which, by the way, is actually a good PvE bow, but that's about it. And that's just because it comes with Vorpal. Bonus Valor gains are also enabled throughout the week. Iron Banner will begin next Tuesday. All right, fellas, that's pretty much it, man. There's some other issues, Beaver error codes, crash updates. Pretty much what I got from the error codes is that they are currently being investigated, but that's about it. Some other known issues, yada yada, whatever, man. This TWAB, nothing against Cosmo or any of the community guys that made this TWAB. I am super let down that Grandmaster Ordeals doesn't have any type of exclusive loot to them. I know a lot of people already knew this because of data miners, but I'm the kind of person that's just like, I don't know, I hold out hope all the way until the end, right? All the way until the bitter end. I'm like, this is when they're gonna do it. They're gonna hit us with loot right here. They've been holding back. No ritual weapons for this moment right here. I'm losing my mind, guys. I'm telling you, man, I am losing my mind. I have gone to bed too many nights this week talking to my wife about my frustrations about Destiny. And I can tell you right now, bitching about any video game, but especially Destiny 2, is not good foreplay. It's been a rough week, man, because there's been so many posts that you can't ignore. It's not just minority thought here about how people are feeling about this season. Some people are even saying Season of the Worthy is worse than Curse of Osiris, which was like an all-time low, man. Now, to be honest with you, I'm not gonna go that far, all right? Things were rough back then. You hear me? I was second-guessing everything. Second-guessing life. I straight up like lost weight that Christmas. I was so stressed out over a damn video game, man. This is what I'm talking about. I gotta quit this. Fellas and ladies, thank you all for coming and watching. And as always,
slap that like button like your mama told you right.